the Gaza fans and whatever. A lot of mental illness is on social media.
On display.
And the NiickSFB top ranking. You don't know a thing going on. One corruption, you know. Remember good. What boy? What's up, everybody? It's your boy NiickSFB top ranking, Study Foundation boss. Welcome back to the channel. You know what I'm saying? People hit the like button as you guys enter the video. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we're there again with another one, you know. You understand, people? Me have a lot of questions to ask, you know. So, dancehall star Alkaline reached over 500,000 Spotify followers, people. You know what I'm saying? This was released by Symphonic Distribution. You know what I'm saying? No, people, this was released and we as Vendetta vloggers, we out here and, you know, we are celebrate our win and we there and we are show the people them say, dog, watch you know, when it comes down to listeners and followers on Spotify, it's very, very important to understand the difference. You see? No, as I've been explaining to people that when it comes down to Instagram, if you have 1 million, 2 million followers and you drop music and nobody's buying your music, then what the followers is for? You know what I'm saying? The followers is just there for make your page look pretty, for make you look like you're somebody, but really and truly they're not subscribed to your music. They're subscribed to mix up art. Them want to see breasts and ass and them something there. You understand the man? I say them they really want to hear your music. However, when it comes down to the Spotify platform, this is a music platform. Instagram is a social media platform. There's a difference. Music platform and a social media platform, two different things. Now, when it comes down to Alkaline followers, right? We can see where Alkaline has 517,459 followers with 866,704 monthly listeners. Now, for the people that is smart and not the dumb fucks, you know what I'm saying? That's what I call them. For the people that are smart, if you guys know anything about ratio, if you guys know anything about how to calculate the ratio of people that actually follows you, that listens to the music, you will see right here that Alkaline has 60% of people that listens to Alkaline actually follows him. See, that's a great ratio, given that he's an independent artist. He doesn't have major collabs that is attributing to this number. See, now major, or I would say minor critics are going to push back on what I just said, saying that it's not their fault why Alkaline is not doing major collaborations. However, this is where the problem lies, and this is where the first question is going to be asked. The artists that are doing major collaborations and getting these numbers that we're being brainwashed by, comment section, is it that these artists' numbers is not a true reflection of their fan base? Let me say that again. The artists that getting the high numbers, which I'm going to show them right now, but I want you guys to comment right now. Do you guys think the artist that's getting these high listeners, not followers, listeners, is it that those people that are listening is not their true fan base? Drop that in the comment section. Zine, as an advocate for, you know, independency, and I know a lot of people hate when I talk about Alkaline being independent, but I know my fault again. Similar to how Alkaline is independent and pulling these numbers as an independent artist without major collaborations. Zine, it's not our fault that we can do that without getting major collaborations. So you see, when you have other fan base that is more focused on hating Alkaline, more focused on trying to pull down Alkaline, they're not seeing that they're digging a hole, but they're not digging two. They're digging one for us, but them not realize that them are going at the hole one at a time. See it? Now, here we have Skil Bang numbers, people. Skil Bang has 348,280 followers, while he has a whopping 5.3 million monthly listeners. Now, this number that we're looking at here, as I said, we have been brainwashed by these numbers, right? The 5.3 million that you're looking at here is greatly attributed by the collaborations that he has been doing. See? Now, for those who are going to then say again that I'm hating on Skil Bang, that's not what this is. This is educating the masses and even educating the artist himself. See? As you can see, this is a Spotify. Spotify is a streaming platform. See? This is not Instagram. All right. On a Spotify platform, we look to see how much people is actually really subscribing to you. Doing collaborations, you're going to receive high numbers, especially when you collaborate with artists that has hit songs and you're a part of that project. See? Now, there's going to be another set of people that is going to say, bro, listeners is what matters, not followers. Dumb fucks. When you have listeners that is not coming directly for you, they're coming because of a collaborations, this is not an indication of your true fan base. No, this 300 and something thousand that you're seeing as followers, that is Skil Bang true fan base on Spotify. That's the difference between followers and listeners. You have people that will listen to music that you are collaborated on, and it's going to be attributed to your monthly listeners, but it's not going to be attributed to who actually subscribes to you. How you know who subscribes to you? Is by checking who is following you. So that's the difference with the social media platform Instagram. People will have millions of followers, but they're not using those followers to actually get their music sold, because people on social media such as Instagram, they're not there for your music because you are putting your lifestyle in front of them. They no longer are interested in your music. They want to see mix up. They want to see who you're having sex with. They want to see who you cheat on. That's what they're more focused on. When you look on Spotify, however, Spotify does not have an avenue where you could post mix up or people could go to find mix up about you. It's all about your music. So when you see followers, that's a clear indication of people that actually subscribes to you for your music, not subscribe to you for see your picture, for see what you do yesterday, today, for watch your stories. No, they're subscribed to you for music. So for the stupid people in the back of the class that don't understand what is coming out of my mouth, followers on a streaming platform is very important. This is how you can know who is actually subscribing to you. For example, if I do a collaboration and I get 2 billion views on that collaboration, my monthly listeners is going to go skyrocket to the sky. But how much out of those 2 billion listens or 2 billion spins actually got retained and stayed with me? That's the question you need to ask yourself. You guys understand what's going on now? Hit the like button, subscribe, let's continue.
It really fucked us up and brainwashed us because, like, you know, like every year everybody start popping out with these Spotify numbers.
Right.
Everybody be like, look how much I did a year. You know what I'm saying? Those Spotify numbers, when everybody put them shits up, it's almost like you hustling on the block. And you take the nigga that gave you the G-Pack or gave you whatever work, right? Then you throwing it up on your page like it's yours, right? Not knowing that like 5% of that is yours, you know what I'm saying? So they got all of us chasing that and not even knowing that we just showing stacks that don't even belong to us, that belong to the label. And we all brainwashed who's gonna have the biggest numbers. It's taking the love out of music. People are not making the music that they love no more. People are chasing those numbers. And how you chase those numbers? You go to Rap Life, you go to Rap Caviar, you go to whatever it is. This is what the best songs sound like. I gotta make a song just sound just like that.
No, that's French Montana that has billions of views, not millions, billions. However, he's here explaining just like what I'm trying to explain to you guys. Every year, the artists, they post their Spotify rap having 80 million, 100 million, 200 million, 500 million streams. Now, 99% of these artists that post these numbers are signed artists. With being signed artists, now this is where it's going to get very tricky, so I need you guys to pay attention and listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth, right? You have artists that gets collaborations, which attributes to their yearly numbers. Now, most of these songs that get a lot of these views are actually owned by the label. The label owns the masters. The label owns the projects. You're just a feature that got paid upfront for this. However, you're going to get number gratification. This is where the brainwash comes in. This is what the labels do to make artists that's not signed and not getting these collaborations, not paying for these $200,000, $300,000 collaborations. It makes the independent artists look like they're not doing anything. See? So that's the brainwash that French Montana has explained to you guys, that y'all posting up these numbers, y'all hyping up these monthly listeners, but really and truly, are you actually getting paid? Now, there's detractors that already start to target my channel to say that, yo, the more listeners you have is the more money you make. Dumb fucks. I've been explaining this on my channel. Guys, if you're new here, please to check out my channel, Dancehall University, under the playlist tab, and you guys can fully understand what's coming out of my mouth. Now, for those that are brainwashed saying that the more listeners you have is the more money you make, that's incorrect. The more listeners you have, if it's done by a collaboration, worst, when the collaborator that you collaborate with is a signed artist, you do not get any money from those streams. For the other people that's going to say, bro, there's something called split sheets. Bro, you're not talking to the regular vlogger. We know this. I teach this. See? A lot of the artists, even the one Skil Bang that I have on the screen, which, disclaimer, I'm not dissing Skil Bang, just so y'all know. I'm just teaching, as usual. Skil Bang, that song that is giving him all these monthly listeners right now is off of Tyler album. Tyler, the lady Tyler, yeah. She signed to Epic Records. So his monthly listeners, as you guys can see, his monthly listeners is 5.3 million. However, when you do the ratio and find out how much people is listening and actually following him for him, we see that it's at 6%. That's not good. That just indicates to show us that the listeners are high, but the people that actually is following the artist is very low. Do you guys understand now? Okay, subscribe, hit the like button. Let's continue. Now, we have Vybz Cartel here, having 1.3 million followers with 2.3 million monthly listeners. When we do the ratio for this one here, we see that 56% of people that's listening to Vybz Cartel on Spotify, they're actually following him back. So when you see 56% of people listening following versus Skil Bang 6%, you can now see that Vybz Cartel being incarcerated and having the Fever song, which is gold, it's actually working for him, where people is listening to the songs and they're actually following him back. When you get it now? So as I said before, this is not anything bashing the artist. This is actually helping the artist to understand what's going on when it comes down to their Spotify accounts. Collaborations are great to get exposure with the numbers, but you have to turn those listeners into fans. You have to convert those listeners into fans. Now, Vybz Cartel being an independent artist, this number right here is not bad. You know what I'm saying? As the king of dancehall, we can debate and say it should have been more. However, he's incarcerated. He only has music to basically, you know, get the people to be connected with him right now. So that's not bad. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys are understanding the reason now, leave a comment. Drop a comment in the comment section and let me know if you guys understand the breakdown now. I'm talking very slow for those who don't understand the ball game, so they can understand the ball game. You know what I'm saying? If you don't understand the ball game after this, God go with you, I can't help you. I'm out.